I'm in the enviable position of owning all three of Time's newest generation of frames. The Alpe DHuez 01, which I'll refer to as my ADH, the ADHX, and now the ADHX 45, which I'm going to call the 45 just to make things easier. I've been on the red ADH about 2 years and on the blue ADHX almost a year now. The 45 got here just a few weeks ago, and after only a handful of rides, I'm happy to have it in the family. Now, I reviewed both the ADH and the ADHX, and one of the most frequently asked questions I got across both reviews was basically some version of which one is right for me. So, like I've done with a few brands before, I'm going to break down what I see as the ideal persona for each one of these hand-built masterpieces, starting with the road-focused ADH. This one's pretty straightforward. The ADH is a focused, all-round road bike for roadies. If 99% of your riding is on paved surfaces like road races, crits, day-long epics with 5 digits of elevation, or just your fast local lunch ride, the ADH was built to go toe-to-toe with the R5s, Tarmacs, and Dogmas of the world. And in 2 years riding it alongside some of these, I can tell you, it'll quickly become your road bike of choice because it does what the competition does, but delivers those results wrapped up in a ride quality that's just intuitive and telepathic. It has clearance for up to 28C tires, so with the right tubeless setup, you can ride it on very smooth champagne gravel, but if it gets the least bit rocky or even slightly rutted out, you'll wish you had, you guessed it, an ADHX. Now, I'll admit the ADHX was a bit of a head scratcher when it was released because it didn't offer as much tire clearance as everyone was expecting. With the max tire capacity of around 40 millimeters, your options are kind of limited. But after a year of owning this bike and using it with a variety of tire combos and sizes, I'm going to rate it as one of the best all-road or endurance bikes you can find. Now, notice that I didn't say comfort road bike because that ain't what it is. The ADHX isn't a big flexy thing with a giant head tube that gets you in a more upright position. No. It's a full-on, real deal fast bike. Its ideal owner is someone like me who lives in a place where all the good rides have several miles of nice dirt roads between the paved stuff. And with the quick change to a set of 28C tires, I promise it'll keep you in the pack at your local Wednesday night worlds or on the Saturday morning shop ride. It can also serve the gravel racer in you quite well as long as you pick courses that aren't either too rocky or too muddy. And thankfully, Time has a solution for those courses, and it's the new kid on the block, the ADHX 45. If I had to pick just one bike in Time's lineup, it'd be the 45. It is absolutely the quiver killer. Why? Well, because it's still very close to the ADHX from a weight, handling, and responsiveness standpoint, but with room for real gravel tires up to 45 millimeters. Since I already had the ADHX hanging around, I set up my 45 for heavy-duty gravel mode with flared aluminum bars, my trusty redshift stem, a dropper post, 45 millimeter tires, and wide range 1X gearing. But if I was the guy or gal who could only have one bike in the stable, it'd probably be the ADHX 45 and 2 wheel sets, one for gravel, one for road. So to sum up, the ADH is a road bike for roadies, the ADHX is a gravel bike for roadies, and the ADHX 45 is the bike for everyone.